Imagine that you have to save the world by running 42 kilometers. What would you do? You may be not in a good physical shape for any other activities, and you even haven't tried a single kilometer before. So most of people would say, I can't, and the world is definitely destroyed. But what if I tell you that it all happened inside of your mind, a self-defense system that protects you from yourself, that you could do even a 70 kilometers without any training. The thing is, your mind always tries to trick you to limit the possibilities and make you get trapped inside your comfort zone. So all you have to do basically to turn off the switch, and you achieve that you never imagined that yourself could do. And here's my story about getting over fears, facing challenge, and to become brave. My first experience is let yourself get hurt. So what doesn't kill you make you stronger? And my first experience is no greatness without being hurt. So ever since I was a little boy, I have loved sports, and playing sport allows you to observe yourself improving day by day. And sometimes you have to push yourself beyond what you think that's your limit. And the remarkable thing is that after trying and trying, you realize that your limits are far beyond that what you imagine, and the only obstacle between you and success is yourself. And when I was 18, I suffered an ACL injury. So this injury causes knee instability, pain, swelling, and difficulty walking, often requires surgery to regain full function. So after an operation and a long process of physical therapy, I was able to walk normally again. And however, at the age of 18, this disability shattered my confidence and motivation, causing me to retreat into a tiny comfort zone and afraid of literally everything. So a year later, I was persuaded to join a hiking trip with a group of my friends, a group of 4. So we started our hike at 5:30 p.m. and after 30 minutes of climbing, it grew darker and darker, and suddenly a heavy rainstorm hit and lasting for 2 hours. So the rain made everything so much slippery and muddy, and making the climb increasingly difficult, and I was exhausted, and I so much afraid of re-injuring my knees again, and I nearly gave up as the descent seems easier and closer at every point of the journey than reaching to the top of the mountain, which is the summit. So however, thanks to my friends' encouragement, they always say, come on, you can do it, you're better than that. And their little trick of saying 100 meters more to on the top, so I kept going. And after 4 hours of climbing, we reached to the top, and the view from the summit was stunning. And I had won a battle against myself, and the trip transformed me into a better version of myself and taught me to overcome fear and take risks for greater reward in all aspects of life. The second story I want to share is about public speaking and communication. In my university time, I was the person who always avoids speaking in public and paralyzed by the fear of failure or saying something foolish. I remember my first task in the marketing department was to call the customer for feedback on our product and to check if they have received the promotional information from our sales force yet. So initially I was terrified. My hands would shake as I dialed the numbers, and I would panic as the phone connected. The phone goes beep, 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 and I would totally panic. After that, it dawned me on that public speaking and communication skills are essential for success in the workplace, and I could no longer afford to hide from them. Then I decided to change and learn, and I began by practicing in front of a mirror to observe my facial expression and rehearsing extensively and even scripting every presentation, a phone call, or even simple conversations in just normal meetings. And I'll also practice maintaining eye contact with the camera as if I'm speaking to a real person and to create a connection with my audience. So this exercise gradually build my confidence.
Công việc của truyền thông VBA thì sẽ chia ra nhiều mảng chính để phát tán nội dung của cái giải đấu này trên mạng xã hội là cái thứ nhất. Thứ hai là tăng giá trị truyền thông báo chí. Và cái thứ ba là sản xuất ra những cái nội dung hấp dẫn và đưa bóng rổ tới gần đại chúng và chưa biết đến bóng rổ nhiều hơn.
And day by day, I continue to practice and improve. And when I joined the Vietnam Pro Basketball League, which is VBA, I seized every opportunity to speak publicly. So despite having no prior experience at all, so I reminded myself of a motivational quote often used by professional gamers. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. So this mindset helped me embrace new challenge, and I have the opportunity to become a commentator for a live event. I serve as a public address announcer for 40 professional basketball games. I was hosted a 9-episode game show called Vivo Supreme, and last but not least, I was the MC for the Vietnam national team celebration event for SEA Games 31. My third story is about trying new things. One of the most effective ways to overcome fear is by exposing ourselves to new experiences. And people are fear of what they don't know, not what they already knew. So you should try something new, like learning a sport or picking up a musical instrument. Learning to play a musical instrument is way powerful way to cultivate bravery. It requires patience, practice, and the willingness to make mistakes and learn from them. And music offers a creative outlet and a means to express emotion that words cannot capture. Another way is to engaging in sport. It's an excellent way to build bravery as well. So sports require physical effort, mental focus, and the ability to push through discomfort and challenges. So whether it's boxing, football, or basketball, cycling, or running, or each sport teaches valuable lessons on perseverance, teamwork, and most important is self-discipline. In conclusion, overcoming fear and becoming brave is a continuous process of stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing new experiences. So whether through sport, music, or any other activities, each new challenge you face and conquer builds your courage and resilience. So remember, bravery is not an absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. So take your first step and try something new and discover the strength and courage within you. Peace.